Hi, my name is Sachin Malhan, and I'm the co-founder of an organization called Agami. Agami aims to bring a lot more innovation into our systems of law and justice. We believe that this can be done if we build a culture which celebrates innovation, we build communities of people working together, and we also discover those new ideas that can displace existing ways of looking at things. So that's what Agami does. Yeah.
Why do you think the litigant perspective is important, and how do you see court metrics aiding that worldview?
You know, this is, it's so simple, but this is like taking back our systems in some way. Not in a violent, aggressive way, but really remembering why these things exist. And sometimes we forget, in every system we actually glorify, whether it's a medical system, we glorify the doctors, and, in the legal system, we've always glorified lawyers and judges. And, you don't realize that at the end of the day, these systems serve the people, and that you don't need to lose respect if you recognize that. And so to us, for the most part, courts provide a service, a solution to people. Sometimes it's more than a solution, but most part they provide solutions to people, and then people have the right to know, is this solution going to work for me? Can I do this? And I think that that's why this is a part of a broader effort to remind us that the innovation must be serving the citizens. They must serve every common person. And I think that today, that is achievable without being purely dependent on the state or the judiciary. I think that is the big shift, because for the longest time we thought that large scale change can't happen without ultimately the state saying, yes, we will do this. But with technology, with the large scale networks and communities, we can get pretty close to situations where you can actually create useful things for people without it having to happen through state implementation. So that's something that we're excited by.
How do you see litigants using data about court performance, and how do you think widespread awareness of this is going to change the way people make decisions?
Yeah, I think what's going to start happening is that there is going to be, in a few years from now, a variety of solutions available to people. If I have a problem, like I was supposed to do something, maybe I was supposed to develop some product or service for somebody and they haven't paid me, um, or I haven't developed, they have a problem with me, but let's suppose they haven't paid me and I have a problem with them. uh, I should have a choice. I should be able to look at many different options to say, what can I do? Should I um, go to a local court? Should I go to some specialist tribunal? Should I go to a company that provides arbitration services? Should I go to a collective that provides mediation services? I think these choices, just the way today, on your payments, sometimes you look at it and it says, do you want to pay with a card? Do you want to pay with your pay you later? Do you want to pay direct cash? I would like to see us getting to the point where we can choose, because the choice forces every actor to get better at providing the service that they provide instead of taking it to be their God-given responsibility. And that's the future that I think that would serve citizens well.
What were your expectations walking into the session today? What are the things that surprised you? What are your big takeaways? What's any ideas that this has sparked for you?
I think it was very powerful for me, because I think many of us have had this loose idea in our minds that this can become a critical digital commons, right? A critical set of public tools that can ultimately present a cohesive picture of the effectiveness of courts and tribunals and things. And that, yes, it was there, that sort of sense. But to see the data and the research perspective and the community perspective and the user perspectives of different communities, people from prisons, people, young working professionals, just to see that diversity come together, I think, and to see very clearly what the potential is of something like this, well beyond what we thought it could be. To also really kind of get excited that it's real. It's not just as we say, khayali palau. It's actually something very real. We can build on this. We have a framework. I think I just feel extremely excited, and I'm very eager to get back with our co-collaborators and say, okay, what do the pathways look like? And I think so. One of the biggest insights for me is that we really need to double down on two or three things. One is we need to continue to do this work so that we strengthen and build a greater buy-in for the data and the framework. We need to continue to build the communities, and we need to start to build some mechanisms by which multiple people can have voice in the creation of this, so that they don't feel later on that they were not involved. I think those are some insights for me.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.